All right, we are live. So I'm on my way to meet Joe. Going to Costco this morning. I need some coffee. I get an hour, which means I got time for a nice leisurely breakfast. Looking forward to seeing Joe. He left Taiwan weeks ago. I'm thinking it's been 6 weeks, but maybe it's been longer. Seems about right. He's been in the Philippines lately. I'm very eager to find out what he thinks about the Philippines. I know he'll say it's overly touristy and overly crowded. Other than that, the photos he sent me made it look very third world, more so than Taiwan, which is interesting. And he said in a comment yesterday that Taiwan is cleaner than the Philippines. He said they clean things up around the Kaohsiung station. So, I'm traveling vicariously through Joe. And really, that's the best way to travel, vicariously through someone else. If only he'd share more. My favorite YouTuber currently is Sabbatical, Tommy. He's got the right blend of travel and humor, and I don't know, he just seems like a real guy. Authenticity. That's what it's all about. Authenticity. So yesterday I went out to Golden Lion Lake. It's interesting spending time in Taiwan. Anything you do is fun, and there's always unexpected things. Yesterday was unexpected event at the temple. Some kind of big party with food and music. And then I hiked over the hill and there was a butterfly garden, which was really nice. Didn't expect a butterfly garden. And I talked yesterday on my video that I'm making about how after you live in Taiwan for a while, it just becomes part of your daily life. And you don't notice the things that you used to notice. Everything's just becomes normalized. And it's kind of a shame in some ways, because you don't get that oh wow feeling all the time. And I suppose if you live here long enough, you go through, the 4 phases of grief or whatever it is. Hopefully I won't stay long enough to feel any grief. Yeah. But essentially my life has just become very routine. And routine always sounds like it's boring and a bad thing, but routine is also... The reason we have routines is because we like doing these things. So why not have routines? wrong way. So I'm very adaptable to life in Taiwan. I think I'd be very adaptable to life in Japan or life in Philippines or life in, I don't know, a European country for sure. Because I do pretty much the same thing, irregardless. The reason I like warm countries is because I like to walk. Simple as that. If I didn't like walking around, if I was a gym rat, then I could live anywhere. I do struggle a little bit with humidity though. Taiwan is a hot place. That's why you have to get up early and get out before the heat of the day. That's the plan anyway. In other words, in other news, the video I published last night, my trip to Taipei, is doing very well. I am happy about that. I never know what's going to do well and what's not going to do well. It's a crapshoot. No control over it, really. Still, after all these years, I don't know what the algorithm is looking for. But I'm not in it for the views or the money. It's a nice feedback that you get, but it's not really important to me. What's important to me is the actual doing the videos. It's a process. It's the activity. It's not the result of things I don't control after it gets released. It's all the stuff that happens before it gets released. Making videos is about getting out, walking around and talking. At least it is for me, walking and talking, getting out. Some people do it in their own little rooms, which is fine too. That's what you want to do. It doesn't really matter. You just have to be authentic. Just do what you do. Always look both ways before crossing a one-way street. That's good advice. Rules to live by. Look both ways before crossing a one-way street. Oh geez. So I can't imagine wearing a woolen suit and living in a country like this. When I was an English teacher years ago, I used to wear pants and shoes and socks. In the heart of the summer, I'd stop wearing socks, but I'd wear shoes, topsiders. Lately, I haven't been wearing shoes at all. Today, I'm wearing shoes, but normally I wear my Birks. Going too far. Yes, I did. I'm looking for Bada. How did I go too far? Alright, let's turn this one off. That's today's video.